If you have ever felt guilty or even mad at yourself for not starting a new habit you know would be good for you, you're gonna wanna watch to the end of this video because I'm gonna guide you through a quick visualization to make embodying those new habits feel so much easier. By the way, hi friends, if we haven't met before, my name is Tara Simone and I am your life coach with a spiritual twist. And a few days ago, I shared this post on Instagram that kind of blew a few minds. This happened to a lot of us. We set an intention to start a new habit, like working out more or going to bed at a certain time. And when it actually comes around time to do it, sometimes our brain pops up sneaky little thoughts like, you can start tomorrow, what's another day? Or maybe yours is a little more rude like mine and it brings up thoughts like, you've tried this a million times before and it's never worked. Why even bother? This is actually your brain trying to protect you. You see, your brain's only job is to keep you alive. And it does that by making thousands of decisions every single day that keep you safe. And these days, that looks like reminding you to look both ways before you cross the street, or don't go down that dark alley. But for our ancestors, their thoughts sounded more like, what's that rustling in the bushes? It's probably a bear, you need to run. And that's great, our brain was doing its job of keeping us safe and alive. But along the way, it started to fear anything that was unknown. It started deeming it as unsafe. Even that new habit you've been working on. To your brain, it is unknown territory. It doesn't know if it's safe for you to make this change, so it tries to sabotage you with those limiting beliefs and the procrastination and the self-doubt because it wants to keep you stuck where you are because that feels safer to it. I started calling this the sabotaging to stay stuck in safe loop because that's what it feels like, a never-ending loop of wanting to do better, sticking with the habit for maybe a few days, eventually talking yourself out of it, giving up, going back to the same old way of living until you get fed up again and start all over. I've been there too and seen hundreds of clients back in my fitness coaching days get stuck in this loop. It frustrated them, obviously, but also me to no end, because here was someone who had followed all the conventional advice. They set their goal, they discovered their why, they gathered the resources, literally had detailed nutrition plans, recipes, workout calendars, guided exercises, everything they could need, plus my support and accountability. And yet some clients still would never find consistency with their workout routine or would never even truly start even though they had everything they needed. I wanted so badly to help them that I started researching why some of us can embody new habits like it's no issue and other of us struggle a lot more with it. And the answer I found is that our subconscious doesn't believe this change is possible or safe for us to do. So it sends those limiting beliefs to keep us stuck and safe. Honestly though, I was relieved by this answer because if it's a mindset thing, we can shift it. And from there, my entire business shifted to mindset and life coaching, but that's a video for another day. So how can you get out of this stuck, safe loop? There are two things I guide clients through in their 90-minute tap through sessions to help get their subconscious, their nervous system, their body on board with this new habit or goal they're going after so they can actually go after it. The first is identify those limiting beliefs that mind is presenting that is trying to keep us stuck and to simply call them out. I do this in a process that I call the 3 A's and we'll link that video below for you to check out. But today I wanted to guide you through a visualization that will help with step 2 of that process. Getting your body feeling familiar, aka feeling safe with that new goal or habit, so that way it stops sabotaging you and instead supports you. And the reason visualization works so well for this is because your subconscious brain doesn't know the difference between reality and your imagination. That's why if you think of a past event that was really happy and magical for you, you start to smile and feel the warm fuzzies inside. Or on the other hand, if you're stressed about a future event, you might feel your heart racing or your palms sweat. Your body reacts as if it is happening in real time, even though it's only happening in your head. Your brain cannot tell the difference between reality and your imagination, which is why we can use visualization to our advantage when it comes to embodying new habits. If you imagine that you already did this thing, your brain thinks it's already happened, and it marks it as safe because you did it and survived. So when you actually go to do your new habit, your subconscious isn't going to be trying to sabotage you because now it feels safe to do it. And it might actually start supporting you instead. So with all that being said, I'm going to guide you through a quick visualization to make that new habit or goal feel safe to go after and maybe even fun to do. First though, I want to create some symbolism for your subconscious to grab onto in this visualization. So I'm going to ask you 2 questions, and whatever pops in your head first is the correct answer, okay? The first question: the version of you who already fully embodied this habit and is consistently crushing it, what color are they wearing? Don't second guess yourself, just go with it. Your subconscious picked this color for a reason. Now, the second question: the version of you who is fully embodying this new habit already and consistently crushing it, what scent can they currently smell? It could be a candle, an essential oil, a spice, a perfume, whatever came up, trust it. Beautiful. Now I want you to comment both of those anchors below, and I'll share more about them after the visualization. So once you are done commenting that below, I want you to go ahead and get into a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Another deep breath in. Letting it all go through your mouth. One more time with me. Deep breath in through the nose. And let it go. Releasing any stress, any worries, anything at all with it. And I want you to keep breathing nice and slowly throughout this visualization. Now, I want you to imagine yourself waking up in your bed. You can feel the soft blanket on your skin, maybe hear the birds chirping outside, or see a little bit of the sun peeking into your room. It looks like a perfect day outside, and your future self is so ready and refreshed for it. Kind of like Barbie waking up in Barbie Land. So you do a little stretch, you yawn, and you slowly slip out of your bed and head over to your closet. You're now looking at all of your clothes and all of these options in front of you. But one in particular sticks out, in that color you thought of before. You slip it on and immediately feel so confident and vibrant and just ready to take on whatever today throws at you. You go over in the mirror, do a little twirl, maybe give yourself a wink before heading over to your kitchen to make your morning beverage. It could be a matcha, it could be a coffee, maybe a mushroom mud drink, whatever your future self wants to sip on while we plan your day. So now you're gonna go sit down with your mug and your to-do list and your pen and begin writing everything you will accomplish today. Maybe there's things at work, maybe there's some stuff around the house to do. You begin writing it down and eventually get to that new habit that you have embodied. And you almost laugh at yourself writing it down, because you remember back to a time where this felt so hard to be consistent with. And now it's just part of your everyday life. So you keep writing the other things on your to-do list as you finish up your drink. And then together, we are going to get to it. What is the first thing you need to do today? What is that first thing on your future self's to-do list? I'm going to give you 15 seconds right now alone to just see yourself going through the steps and doing whatever that first task on your to-do list is. Ready? Go. You're now finishing up that first task, and you walk over to your to-do list to cross it off. You pick up the pen, slash it through that task, and it feels so good to have done it. And now you are off to the next thing. This habit that used to feel so difficult that now feels effortless and just part of your everyday life. So again, I'm going to give you a few seconds to imagine yourself easily doing this task and maybe even have a bit of fun doing it. You put on some good music, you light a candle or diffuse an oil and that scent you thought of before, and you are off doing the damn thing. What is the first thing you need to do to start completing this habit today? What does the next step or the middle part of it look like? What do you notice around you as you are doing it? What does the room or the space look like? What does it smell like? Hint, it's your scent from before. And how do you look doing this thing? How is your hair? What's your facial expressions? What are you wearing? See yourself about to finish up this habit, and already you can feel the gratitude for having completed this. You walk back over to your to-do list, grab that pen, and as you are crossing it off, even more emotions start flooding you. Maybe you feel proud or accomplished. Maybe this felt really easy or even fun. Hold on to that feeling for a moment longer and thank yourself for doing this and making that positive change in your life. And now imagine yourself going to do the next task on the list. But as you see yourself doing it, your mind starts zooming out and going dark, like the end of a movie. And whenever you are ready, you can open your eyes. Hi again. So, now that you have done this visualization and you've seen yourself effortlessly embody this new habit, does it feel a little bit more possible for you? Does it feel more real? Do you maybe feel excited to do it so you can cross it off the to-do list like we talked about? Good. Now you can come back to this visualization anytime you want to embody a different habit, or maybe just need a little bit of a boost with this one. But don't forget, you created those anchors to your future self in this visualization that you can use anytime you need to tap back into that energy. That scent and that color, your subconscious now associates with the you who does this habit effortlessly. So before you go do that new habit, you can either wear that color or smell that scent and immediately be taken back to the version of you who has already done it and who has already embodied it and who has already found ease and fun in doing it. And don't forget to comment your anchors below so you don't forget what they are. And while you're there, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel so you don't miss more videos like this with so many different techniques to help you live your most magical life. And also check out the Magical Mail newsletter linked in the description below because I shared 5 more tips to help you embody new habits with ease. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I will see you another day for another video.